Guys, I am so excited about the new Dead Space that got announced by EA that's coming to us from Motive, the developers, of course, guys, who worked on Star Wars Squadrons. And so what I want to go ahead and do is talk a lot about Dead Space. This entire episode, for the most part, is going to have mainly Dead Space, guys, because man, am I excited about this title. It's going to be coming out, guys, at some point in the foreseeable future. Got our very first teaser trailer. I can't wait to see what this game all encompasses. But what I want to go ahead and do in this segment of the show is talk about everything that we know so far about Dead Space. And we can have a real conversation about it in the comment section down below. So let's get into it. So guys, Dead Space, the official Twitter account, after all these years, finally is back. And we got none other than a tweet from Dead Space. At Dead Space, incoming rig link message, distress signal detected uploading. December, your worst nightmare, limb by limb, revisit the first Dead Space, rebuilt from the ground up by Motive. So here's the big question is this a full-blown remaster, or is this a totally new type of, game almost, like just a reimagining of the first game? Or is this going to be, just kind of, revisiting Dead Space, the original? What exactly is this game going to all encompass, guys, is definitely a lot of those are significant questions. But at the same time, I think that the big thing is this going to be more of a remaster, or is it going to be a remake? What really is this title going to be? Well, with that being said, guys, obviously Dead Space is very close and dear to my heart. I'm so excited that this game is coming out. In a article that was written by Andrew Webster of The Verge, Next Gen Horror. One of Survivor Horror's most iconic games is getting a next-gen facelift. At its EA Play Live event, Electronic Arts revealed that a remake of the original Dead Space is in development and will be launching on the PC, PlayStation 5, and Xbox Series X. The publisher says the game is rebuilt from the ground up with EA's Frostbite engine, and Studio Motive, best known for the space shooter Star Wars Squadrons, will be handling development. There's currently no release date. This will mark the first entry in the franchise since Dead Space 3 in 2013. Obviously, the original 3 were made by Visceral Games, guys. That got shut down, but with Motive there, I feel good about it. The one thing I'm a little bit, concerned with is Motive obviously hasn't worked on the other Dead Space games. Obviously, they're doing this as a, remake, kind of trying to rebuild the first game from the ground up, which is absolutely awesome. I'm so excited to see exactly what they're working on. But at the end of the day, Visceral was the company that made the first 3 games. Now, sure, the third game was definitely a step in the wrong direction for Dead Space, but it's still a part of this franchise. So I just really hope that Motive is taking the care like they say they are in creating this project. Which is so exciting because at the end of the day, guys, there is a lot of talk as to this and the timing of Dead Space coming out versus obviously the Callisto Protocol, which is made by Glenn Schofield, who was one of the creators of Dead Space, and that game's going to be coming out. And so it's a really great timing, obviously, for this title to come out. I got to tell you guys, I am incredibly excited to see exactly, what this game is all going to encompass. Now, as far as the trailer's concerned, guys, obviously there's not a ton that is really shown, other than the possibility that Isaac Clarke is returning. So, I mean, this is being rebuilt from the ground up, so Isaac Clarke most likely will be in this title. But that being said, what else is there going to be? I mean, we know necromorphs. I got a lot of vibes of the Callisto Protocol in this trailer as well. Just, the necromorph being, forming, and how the creature in the Callisto Protocol kind of came to be. It's really interesting how these are both obviously vying for the same fan base. But that being said, there's a lot here, even though there's very little. The big thing is, guys, we don't have a release date yet. So when are we going to be able to get our hands on the game? I would assume, guys, depending on what this game's going to encompass, is it going to be multiplayer? Is it going to be single player? Motive has been very quiet about it up to this point, but I'll be sure to give you guys more information as it comes out, guys. I'll be making a lot of Dead Space content, so stay here for more Dead Space content. And I've made a lot of Dead Space content in the past if you guys want to check that out as well. But that being said, guys, is this game going to have multiplayer? Is it going to have co-op? Is it going to have, mainly just a single player story? I'm just hoping that they take this game. They put everything they've got into it, that being Motive and EA, as far as from making it a full package, having it so that we have multiple ways that we can connect with the franchise or the game itself, and just service it as we go. Don't make it just a single player story. Make it single player and multiplayer and co-op. Keep us coming back to the game over and over again. But that being said, guys, a lot of it is still up in the air, and I'll be sure, like I said, to keep you guys all up to speed as more information comes out. What do you guys think about Dead Space coming back, and what do you think about the things that we know so far? Let me know in the comment section down below, and for more Dead Space content and videos, stay here with Zero TV.